Hey folks, this is part 3. Finally been able to get some miles, some break-in miles on my 2024 Ducati Multistrada RS. It's got a little over 300 miles on it now, which I've mostly put on all today, this morning. San Diego County is a great place for riding. Here it is February and I've started out in the city, went to the beach, it was sunny, went up Mount Palomar, which actually had some snow on the top, so I had to take it really easy. That was slow riding because it was a chance of some ice up there probably and a little wet. But now I'm down in the edge of the desert above Borrego Springs on S22, and I've run up and down S22 a couple times. A few other bikers out here having fun too, and getting more of a feel for this new bike. Can't tell you much about the motor because I'm still taking it easy. I'm conservative about breaking things in. By next weekend should be broken in, serviced, and also have the Evo flash and acro exhaust, so that'll be fun to really get on it. I can tell this motor is, I think it's going to really want to pull. It's a nice motor. Anyway, mostly I can tell you about the ride. So compared to the Skyhook suspension that comes on the V4S, you know, the standard Ducatis, which also have different profile rims and tires, compared to that, it rides very sporty. I would consider the RS super comfortable, except that I do have the V4S, which is like a magic carpet. I mean, I can't tell you how comfortable the V4S with the Skyhook suspension is. So this is much sportier. It's kind of like, I would say this is a Porsche 911 and the maybe a Porsche 911 GT3, and the Skyhook equipped Ducati's more like a Mercedes S-Class. So you feel every expansion joint, little dip, and you feel all the road with the Öhlins suspension on this RS and the aggressive 17-inch tires and wheels. On the other hand, boy does it have grip, boy does it feel confident once you're set into a turn. It's really quite nice. I mean, you guys have probably seen some of the reviews where they're calling this a sport bike on stilts. I think that's an apt description. It doesn't turn in quite as quickly and easily as the standard V4S. I think that probably has to do with both the tire profile and that I think there's a little bit different rake and wheelbase on the RS and the Pikes Peak. So you kind of got to give it a little more body English. You got to work a little harder to get that initial turn in. I mean, once you're set, it feels more confident and stable. But on really tight, twisty B roads, I might say actually you enjoy the V4S a little bit better. It flicks left to right a little easier. You don't even really have to lean. This thing, you feel like you got to treat it like a sport bike and sort of hang off of it a little bit, get that turn in going. But no complaints. I tried putting the in touring mode on the softest suspension setting, and I'd admit still feels more sporty than the V4S in sport mode, right? Pretty serious bike. But anyway, very pleased with it. Like I said, compared to most sport bikes and most bikes in general, it rides great, very smooth, very comfortable. It's just compared to the Skyhook, which is absolutely amazing, that one might consider it a bit harsh or sporty. So those of you who have Pikes Peaks and tour with them, great touring bike, but if you rode a V4S with a Skyhook, you'd probably want to switch over for the touring part. But anyway, that's not necessarily what this bike is about, right? This bike is about going sort of all out, but not trying to be as committed as a sport bike riding position. Anyway, I'll get some more updates next week after it's broken in. I can really get on it and get it tuned, maybe get it to the dyno. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey guys, one more update for today. This is kind of funny. They had the highway closed completely for an extended period, a bit of a ways back. So I never thought I'd off-road the RS, but I didn't want to wait half an hour or more, they said it would be, till they resolved the highway closure. So out here in this San Diego State Park, there are always dirt road alternatives. I found one to get around. It was about about a mile and a half of pretty soft sand. And anyway, the RS did it. A little bit slippery, but yeah, it's not exclusively an on-road bike, right? Anyway, not that I recommend this, but what a day. Snow, desert, rain, sunshine, beach, even off-roading in the desert. What a great bike. What a great ride.